Woo!
Okay, yeah, so don't mind that. It's March 19th, 2022. We're on Ironfang.
Alright, last time on Ironfang Invasions, assault on the Onyx Citadel. With the time ticking down, our heroes attacked the Citadel straight from above, with the air patrol flying in behind them, and a group of soldiers on the roof. And in which case, they all kind of really hated Simon and Cassie, to be honest, representing everything they hated about elf magic and the general war effort of Near Mythos. They tried everything they could to take them down, but they were able to hold on long enough for Burl to wrap down all of the gargoyles with Jatembe's ire and just murder the shit out of everybody else with some lance charges.
Now, are they in any part elven, or at least disguise themselves as elves?
I mean, she's pretty. That's clearly elven.
We appear flamboyant, and you know, and like shaded purple, and like meant to evoke fear, I guess, in them.
Yeah, like to maybe racists who don't know elves, yes. To normal people who've met an elf, probably not, but there's definitely some inspiration there.
Yeah, we didn't try to look like elves.
It's just amusing that we're seeing these people like yell elven magic and attacking those two. Meanwhile, the half elf with the elven ears is sitting here just going, "What?"
Yeah. I mean, it definitely is weird, but it's the flamboyant thing, the arcane thing that stands out to them more, honestly.
Maybe Cassie should have made sure that part of their disguise included incredibly large, round human ears.
Yeah, she's also just kind of made a name for herself a lot more than the rest of you guys, aside from maybe Griff. But part of it also was that Simon was the easiest. Simon and Cassie were the easiest targets. Simon didn't have
Fickle winds.
On, and Cassie was big. So.
Pick on the big girl. I see.
But they were able to hold on and keep themselves alive long enough for everybody else to take some stuff down. Simon took care of some robots. Cassie really made the gargoyles really angry.
Just slapped them out, the javelins out of their hands constantly.
And Fel was one of the main reasons why Cassie and Simon stayed alive. And now, heading on inside, at about round 8 of the assault, they continued on inside, finding the training area empty, aside for some corpses that had been killed by Jatembe's ire. Burl handed on inside and met Xanathora leading a group of soldiers protecting the transposition engine.
And I failed to dispel magic.
Yep. And so now, we need to see where these guys are in initiative order. These guys probably would have all readied actions after Burl came upstairs. Yeah. Okay, so that feels a bit weird. Let me just go ahead and roll initiative for them.
How high are the ceilings on these floors?
I believe it's 10 feet.
Are you saying anything? Because we can't hear you.
Nope, just entering in their initiative scores.
Okay.
Okay. All right. It is now Wendell's turn.
You hear in your
Okay.
head. You guys hear in your head. Um, if you wait a second, I can try to teleport us all up there. Anybody that doesn't want to come with, hands up. Everybody else, I'll assume, wants to come.
And for what it's worth, these guys also have fickle winds up.
Say what?
These guys also have fickle winds up.
Okay. And then Burl, can you send us an image of what it looks like up there?
If I'm able to do that, you have a mental image of how the room looks from Burl's position at the top of the stairs.
I'm pretty sure it's just words.
Okay. That was up to you.
What's the spell again? It's
It is. Said it earlier.
Mind link?
Telepathic bond.
No, telepathic bond. Yeah, telepathic bond. But anyway, we know what the outside of the tower looks like. We know.
Yeah, you know the general shape, so you can just say like they're in the top left corner or something.
Yeah, you can say where they are.
The northwest corner.
Yeah, okay. So whatever I needed to convey is obviously.
Yeah, no, you can convey as much information as you can through words in 6 seconds.
So basically, she has said to the group that she's intending on teleporting, if she can, anybody up there, if they want to come, they can, or do whatever. But yeah.
I think I'll leave my badger there to be teleported. I am going to sneak up around the back just to be safe and also to be back behind everybody. I will move to right around that area where I'm behind Burl, but still out of sight of everybody else. I should be able to do that in a turn.
Okay, roll me a stealth check. Oh, yeah, no, they all see you.
So I was looking to be right around that area. Because, as you're going up staircase, you've got the opening that's up there, but my head wasn't going to be above it yet.
Okay.
That was my plan.
So maybe they know he's there, but they can't really take shots at him yet.
They don't currently have line of sight. They don't have line of sight, but they heard him trying to tiptoe up the stairs.
That's fine.
Okay. And was like, we can't fit up the stairs. We could secure the western passage. Or teleport up with you. He kind of looks at Cassie, see what she wants.
You'd be able to. You'd be able to lay it waste as soon as I got us up there if you waited.
Okay, whatever. I'll do whatever you want, basically.
If it doesn't work, just move up there as fast as you can.
Okay. Yeah, like the robot straight up will not fit up the stairs, even when squeezing.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's a good.
Or back down. That's what he's letting you know.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so did you want
if the robot won't fit, can the robot just blast a hole through the bottom of the floor?
That's
It
a lot
can
of. That's a
try
lot of
to do
stone.
that, yes.
Sorry, continue.
Okay, so do you want to teleport him up there or secure the back?
I mean, teleport up, probably.
Okay. All right, so it is Xanathar's turn.
Oh wait, we know that there's someone here, right?
You did know that there was a greater Vargest guarding right just down the stairs.
Okay.
It seemed to be a follower of Hadrakash and protecting some relics from the Onyx Citadel from the Vault Keepers.
Okay. I'll say actually, you should stay down here. I'm gonna protect this area.
Okay. He will do that. He will move over here and ready in action to blast him as he goes up the stairs. And now it is Xanathur's turn. You heroes' short-sightedness disgusts me. Power here is greater than you can imagine. I will orbital bombardment, please. I'm going to use this to become a god, and you will bow before me. She is going to rise up into the air until she has an angle down on Wendell and cast Overwhelming Presence. I would like everybody to make me a will save.
Everybody who's
Who is Wendell Burlingriff.
Okay. I'm going to use my.
is this a charm or is this a compulsion effect?
This is an enchantment, compulsion, mind affecting.
I'm going to do the ride check to give Griff that 40 on his will save.
Oh god, why are these rules white on yellow?
What?
Oh, on my screen, the rolls are white letters on yellow squares.
They're black letters.
That's painful.
They're black letters in mine.
Yeah, they are.
Maybe you want to refresh.
Yeah, that would be painful.
Another suggestion. You could go into your settings and enable dark mode.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what setting that
is already on.
What setting could that possibly be? I'm not seeing anything in the settings menu that could even begin to do that. Oh, is it because of dark mode? Maybe you need to turn dark mode off. Because dark mode might automatically make the black letters white and the white background black, but not account for the yellow box around the shortened dice rolling. Okay. Well, all right, so after she does it, so overwhelming presence, the DC was 27 exactly, so Wendell barely passed. You are all still, however, staggered for one round.
Well, that's not fair.
It is a level 9 spell.
Okay, but glad I decided to use that ride check on Griff.
Yeah. If not, if
stagger is.
We can only take a single move or standard action next turn.
Okay.
And no full round actions. Yeah. So basically,
I believe swifts are okay, but I used mine in the form of an immediate
no,
action.
swifts are not okay.
Oh, was it free actions are okay then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this spell is basically designed to make everybody prostrate before your divine presence, and if they fail, you're helpless. And even if you save again, you get wisdom drain and are staggered for longer. It is pretty nasty.
Xanathura is still in the air, so I have line of sight, correct?
Yeah, she had to move to have line of sight of you.
You can probably
Oh.
see, I think that she has fickle winds, right?
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, wait a minute. Okie dokie. So with that, it is the monk's turn. They are going to both move up in a similar thing. Blitz them down! Blitz them down! Dragon's Breath, go! They are going to move up, and as a swift action, they're going to use 3 key points to activate the Quick on Monk Power Cold Ice Strike, doing a 30-foot line to hit Burl and Griff. They move over here. Okay, so one would be able to hit everybody in the line. The other would only probably move back here to only hit Burl and Griff. Moving 60 feet thanks to haste. So I would like Burl and Griff to make 2 reflex saves and Wendell to make 1 reflex save.
Damn, Griff. At least we hopefully aren't taking any other damage other than what Griff's taking from that failed reflex.
Yeah.
And you said it's cold?
Cold, yes.
So 26 damage?
Yep. Yeah. And I'm assuming everybody else has evasion.
Burl does, yes.
Okay. And
Yeah, I've got improved evasion, so.
does Griff have evasion on now?
Yeah, he always has evasion.
Okay. All right. And so then they are going to, as a standard action, unleash Dragon's Breath for a cone of 30 feet. And so that would has everybody, so 2 reflex saves from everybody else.
Wait, again?
Wait, huh?
Cold Ice Strike is a swift action.
And remember, you guys have
Oh, boy.
You have cold resist, fire resist, and electro resist right now.
And with the cone, it should only be 1 for me, correct? Because that other one still can't hit me.
No, the other guy still can hit you. This is a AO. This is a cone instead of a line.
Hopefully I rolled well enough.
Let me double check to see if the 26 is enough. It doesn't have it listed. Cool. Okay, it's 10 plus half level plus wisdom or something, I think. So 23. Yeah, okay, so 26 will work. Okay, so the area is bathed in acid and frost, but you all are able to avoid most of the damage. It is now the cleric's turn. The cleric will...
I'm going to flavor this as Griff tried to show off and bite one of the icicles and just ended up failing because of that.
Yeah. Yeah, like I mean, actually, I am curious how you guys would describe you guys avoiding all that damage, because it looks like you really shouldn't.
Burl does a handstand while Griff does kind of like a reverse handstand, and we kind of are both splayed in the air like that for a moment with our hands on each other, like his front talons in my hands, and then we kind of do this full clock rotation as everything's spinning around us, and then kind of flip back into position afterward.
Okay, Wendell.
Wendell is just flailing around like a fool, and for some reason makes every single one of them. And then at the end, he does the 2-finger, and yeah, kiss ass.
All right. The cleric is going to cast Greater Dispel Magic on Griff.
What's he targeting?
Just all of them. I don't think he has any specific one he's interested in.
Okay, that's going to be weird because now I'm going to have to try to go up and figure out in reverse order what the highest level spells are.
Now, something we've gotten wrong before, it's highest caster level, which all of those should be the same, which means it's effectively just going to be random.
Okay. Well, tell me how many spells I'm going to lose if this succeeds.
Okay. Let me double check this.
Because two of those are caster level 15, because Simon and also the ablative barrier also.
Okay, that is going to hit all of the highest level ones first, so the ones cast by you on Griff. And that is going to be 4, 5, 1.
Okay. I'm checking. I'll need to. All right, I have kind of a list. So how many am I going to lose? And I'll do a kind of a roll.
You will lose 3.
3? Okay. I have things just kind of in a standard order. So what I'll do is
how many spells are there? And you can just roll a dice of that size.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I guess Simon's resists don't count.
Yeah, Simon's resist don't count. All of yours would be done.
Okay,
I'll go ahead and roll the dice then.
All right, so that, hold on, I'm still counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay.
So, all right, so number 10 is, hang on, freedom of movement.
Okay. Freedom of movement is gone. I'll just keep on rolling D13 and re-roll if it's the same number.
Okay. 7 is 4, 5, 6, 7, Greater Long Strider, and 12 is Divine Power.
Okay. Freedom of movement, Greater Long Strider, and Divine Power are poof.
Okay.
Okay, it is now. He's going to also move it there. It is now Fell's turn.
So are we going to delay for a teleport?
Yeah, because that way you'll be able to act right away if you delay.
All right.
Yeah, Simon is also going to delay.
Okay.
And if it's Cassie's turn, she will attempt to bardic escape up there.
All right.
She'll right before doing it, she says, "I'm going to change the position."
They've all moved closer to us at the stairs.
Okay, so I will try to come closer to the stairs, like here-ish.
Okay. It is Arturus' turn. He does something. It is Simon's turn. He's delaying. Okay. And it is now Cassie's turn.
She's gonna try to use bardic escape like up there near the stairs.
Okay, same thing as the tower before. I need a caster level check.
Crap.
That works.
Yay! Woo! Okay, we all, including the badger, go whoop, and I try to have them in a way that is higher up, I guess, or
You could aim for like in the air in the room since you all have communal airwalk.
well, yeah, that's what. So I'm aiming for in the air. I want Cassie to be low enough that she would be able to get anybody who's on the ground.
Yeah.
So she's going to be low enough that she can. She wants to center herself so that she can get everyone within her 30-foot sphere now.
Okay.
And I tell Simon, okay, rain fire. Simon's going to throw his dispel bombs on everyone he sees, 1 to the 3 closest people, and they're going to target freedom of movement.
Well, if that works, it'll be great.
Okay. Now it's a dispel, so I need to do caster level check. Yeah.
You also need to do the 30% thing for fickle winds, and see, make sure you hit as well.
Oh yeah, that's right. But I didn't know they had fickle winds, but that's fine. So he would have done that anyway. All right. So first, see if they hit. I guess the first one on Little Miss Snake Person, and then the other 2, 1 on the guy on the left, and 3 on the guy over here.
Okay.
Okay, we got 5 and 5. Okay, does that hit their touch ACs? Oh, and one more because of hasted attack, which would have gone that person right over there. Which should be 42 should be enough to get that person.
Yeah, the 23 might miss the monk. That's what I'm checking. Yeah, the 23 will miss the monk on the left.
Roll
All right.
3 D100.
So yeah. Oh yeah. Roll.
And then roll any succeeding caster level checks.
Okay, so 2 of them hit. So roll 2 D100.
Only 2 of them hit?
Oh, the 23 missed.
There's 3 because
right. Sorry, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I was looking at I was like 4 bombs. No, it's 3. I don't know what I was thinking. So right.
So you're not targeting the cleric, you're targeting the monks then, because you said you were aiming for the closest.
Xanathara, monk left, and monk right. That was the order he said.
Yeah, that's what I said. Right. Because it was literally the closest people. Yeah, 1 to 30 miss. Anything above is a hit.
Okay, the fickle winds will block the attack at Xanathara, but the final one will hit the monk at the right. Roll me the caster level check. That is a fail.
Okay, no damage or anything.
So the winds block the first one at Xanathara. The monk dodges the other one. One of the monks dodges the other one, and the other guy just powers through it. So that was Cassie and Simon's turn.
Yep, Fell's turn.
It is now Fell's turn.
And my badger gets a turn too, right?
That's right.
Yep.
Full turn. So
All right. Fel is going to use her second abrupt hex to use Evil Eye on Xanathura, targeting saves. Now, is he affected by mind affecting effects?
Why do you ask?
Because Evil Eye is mind affecting, and that was a thing previously.
Yeah, she can be affected by mind affecting effects. It's just difficult.
All right. 26 will save.
Okay. Let's see. Resistance bonus. Huh. Okay.
Wow. Well, it still affects her for one round.
Yep.
Okay, Swift. Let's see. I'm going to do a greater dispel magic area.
If you can hit Xanathura and the cleric, that would be amazing.
It should hit the 3 on the left side.
Okay.
Awesome.
So let's see. I have to roll.
Are you targeting a specific spell?
I would target freedom of movement.
He's asking if you want to target freedom.
I mean, or Fickle Winds, maybe.
Oh yeah, or Fickle Winds. But either one would be good because if we target Fickle Winds, our archer could do more. If you targeted the freedom of movement, they would get wrapped up and damaged.
Okay. Freedom of movement 1, Ficklemans 2. All right. So I'm rolling a caster level.
Yes. Caster level check versus the DC of 11 plus the caster level of the person who casts freedom of movement.
Is that for all of them?
It's a single check, yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All of them are no longer affected by freedom of movement.
And my
Okay.
turn comes up and the tentacles are about to get very, very grabby.
Badger.
Oh, right, Badger.
The badger moves on.
But he held his turn
Oh, right.
to get teleported.
Sure.
So he should attack again on my turn.
Now, his action would technically get delayed and at that unique initiative count. So he would have a separate count at
So he'd attack next round. That's fine.
Yeah, so
I'm
you can either make him separate off from you into a position between Fell and Burl, or we could just have him attack him.
No, I'm gonna have him go on ahead and attack now because he's shooting a rocket right there. Because that'll hit 30 feet. That'll hit that one, and that one.
Okay. Roll me a 66.
And I guess put the Badger in the tracker.
It's 8d6. It's 46 fire and 46 bludgeon.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 66 each. It's 46 each? Okay. Oh, right.
Yeah.
I think I said it was smaller because it got on here or whatever. Okay.
Yep.
So
Yep.
the fire resist will stop the 46 fire, so roll 46 for the bludgeoning.
I guess that roll counts as a 1.
Okay, I think that's enough for all of them. So they'll take 9 damage.
Okay. I just didn't want to get anybody else caught up in the blast radius.
All right. Now it is Burl's turn.
All right. Yay! 44 is pretty good. If it grabs the cleric and no one else, I will be happy.
There's a good chance of that.
Yeah, it grabs the cleric and Xanathera, but it does not grab the monk.
That is about the most perfect outcome we could have gotten. So going to just take a move with Griff. Burl's going to direct him to get to a not clustered position, kind of over here. And with Burl's move action, actually standard. I think I might want to consider doing a rebuff. Hang on. Let me check my spells really quick. I've been trying to think about everything that I wanted to do this round was all based on how well or badly everyone else did, but things went pretty well. So, don't want to use
Hey, what's your CMB?
my CMB.
Yeah.
Burl's or Griff's?
Burls.
Burl's CMB is 16.
Okay. So 10 plus 16 plus the spell level of which is of the lines that are
Jatimba.
yeah, Temba. Oh, what spell level of that?
It's a level 5 spell. No, it's a level 6 spell.
Okay, so if a grappled character is attempt to cast a spell or use a spell-like ability, must make a concentration check, 10 plus, so it'd be 32, or lose the spell.
It's 10 plus CMB plus the level of the spell.
Right.
Right.
So a total of 32.
Okay.
Oh, of their spell level. Okay, so it'd be 26 plus, I guess, their spell level. Yeah, or lose a spell. Yeah. And it also works for spell-like abilities, so I'm guessing Xanathar has a bunch of those.
Yeah.
I don't really want to spend.
Oh, hold on. Does this... That is an attack roll, right?
The grapple? I would
Yeah.
assume so.
Okay, let me check. Does it go through spell resistance?
No, it says spell resistance no, which I believe means spell resistance doesn't apply to it.
Okay.
Yeah, doesn't apply.
There is a 50% mischance from displacement for Xanathar specifically.
Okay, I'll roll the D100.
I was looking through all of her defenses, and yeah.
Come on, 51 to 100. Yay!
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that will not help. That one. Okay. She can't be tripped because she's a snake, but that doesn't stop grappling now that freedom of movement is gone. Okay. Xanathara and the cleric are now grappled.
Pretty good round for being staggered. Burl still hasn't cast a spell. I'm really gonna hold like any renewals until after we finish this fight, I guess. So, because Because my level 4 and level 5 spells, I want to be a little more frugal with them, because who knows what we're going to be coming into. I have some level 2s. Let me see what I can do with a level 2. Oh, I have Vine Strike. Let me see what that does. I can't remember. It's a ranged spell. I'll go ahead and... Oh, wait, it's a personal spell. Okay, yeah, I'm going to cast Vine Strike and split it between me and Griff. Forgot I fucking had this.
Okay.
And it's... Oh, no, I'm only going to cast it on Griff because it only applies to natural attacks. But yeah. That's my turn.
Okay, it is Wendell's turn, and you get a move or
A standard. Yeah.
move or
Does Fickle Wind stop magical items?
It only stops
throwing
stops
something at
projectiles.
ranged attack rolls. If it is a physical projectile, yeah.
So Necklace of Fireball.
Yeah, no, that'll still work.
Keep in mind they have resist fire.
I mean,
Oh shit! They all do.
They have noticed that you guys use fire a lot.
Yeah, I forgot.
You may want to
Oh,
just
that money
consider
is
moving
spent.
into a better position, honestly.
Ew.
What might be a good idea is just moving so that you're not clustered with anyone. That way, if they're targeting you, they specifically target you, not the group.
I can always shoot a pit at that guy. But he's a monk. Never mind. I ain't doing that. I take that back. Alright, yeah. I'll move over to here. That's 60. And then I'm done.
All right. The alchemist is going to open up the door to try to move and flank you guys with some dispel bombs, and then get brutalized by the ready action of machine guns from the robot.
yeah.
It is Xanathur's turn. First off,
Snakes versus tentacles. This is some real coiling
gosh.
uncoiling action.
so you said the DC is 32.
So the
level?
DC,
Well, actually, I put it in the macro. The CMD.
CMD is 39.
Okay, so 39 plus spell level.
yeah.
Okay, so first off, liberating command, which is going to be one. The DC is going to be 40.
I was going to say, yeah, okay.
Okay,
Oh, fuck you!
that
Wait,
works.
hang on. Does she have? So, she's casting a spell. Does this provoke an attack of opportunity?
She's casting defensively and can auto pass that check.
Okay. Well. No, I know that.
Okay, that is the escape artist, which passes.
Holy shit.
Okay. That concentration check while grappled was a 50-50 shot there. And now, I think the best thing to do would be... Let me see what the range on this is. 60-foot cone.
I'm glad I moved into the corner, so if she's targeting me, it won't hit anyone else, but if she targets the rest of the group, I'm okay.
Okay.
Only Simon should be near. I'm not sure why everybody else was. Because she had said that, or I'd said that I had the others further away and on the sides of me. I couldn't see what happened, but I can. The way that it works is that
So, like there or something?
I would have had them. Well, I would have had her. Let's see. Okay. So I was gonna have her like over here on the edge, and this one was gonna be a little bit closer to the stairs where I thought Wendell was.
So right here.
Yeah, which he still could have. He still could have made all those shots.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So she's going to move over here and do a cone.
Okay, smack her in the face with that.
Yep.
Just the. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
That is a natural one. Yeah.
Yep. I missed.
She laughs in your face. Foolish mortal.
Then did she defensively cast?
Yeah.
Then the 48 hits her. Or do you want me to roll again?
What?
Sorry. What level is that?
She's defensively casting a level 7 spell.
Then she might have to roll for that.
The DC is 15 plus double the spell level. So the DC is 29 and she has a plus 30.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I didn't know what she had.
Yep. So she needs to do that for level 9
only.
That's a 9 only, yeah. Okay. She unleashes a prismatic spray. Let us roll a d8 for everybody.
Who all's being hit by this?
Everybody but Burl and Griff.
And Badger.
And Badger. I moved there specifically so I could hit Badger and Wendell, as well as everybody else.
Oh.
A glorious, colorful array erupts from her. Oh, wait. If I hit Badger, I'd have to hit the monk. So I'll delay the monk, and the monk will move out of the way somewhere. So
use her eyes. You better get out of the way unless you want to get hit.
Yeah. The monk will go over here to try to deal with Burl.
Right there.
What?
Provokes.
That would provoke from Cassie. Yeah.
Yeah.
And does that provoke from Burl?
No.
Yeah, that guy still has.
I'm just Burl and Griff are occupying the same square, so I'm kind of just repositioning us to make it look the way it probably would.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not trying to trip because he's freedom of movement, and then
But that will hit.
With D6 with an extra 5.
Okay, that hit and does a pretty good amount of damage, actually. Now, prismatic spray. Okay, first off, Cassie. Of course. Okay, I would like you to make me a reflex save for 20 points of fire damage. It doesn't matter. You'll resist it no matter what.
I look great dodging it, though.
Yeah, it just makes you look even more hot on fire. You're just erupting in flames. Simon gets a reflex save versus 40 points of acid damage.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
The news is, resist acid was also put on all of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, he's good.
All right. This is for a badger.
All right. You guys continue the turn. I gotta go.
Okay. Yeah, I'll finish this prismatic spray and then we'll end. Okay, Fel. Aha! Fel, make me a will save. That passes. Okay. The badger, it didn't matter since he has resist fire. Now, let's see what will happen to Wendell. Oh, goody!
Shit, of course.
That's the double, isn't it?
Yep, I would like you to make me a reflex and a fortitude save.
Reflex is first. Fortitude is second.
You turn to stone.
Ah, shit.
Do you have any hero points to like re-roll?
I do, but my fortitude is shit.
I mean, you should do it anyway, simply because you being stone is gonna leave you very, very stuck.
Yeah, I know. I've got 2 hero points. What do I?
Here's what you could do. You could use. You could re-roll. You could use both of them. You could use one to do the re-roll, and then use the other to put a +8 on that roll.
Or do I need? Would a +8 on this one work? Be enough?
You could. I guess you could. You can spend one to just do a +4 on it. You could do both of them to do +8. I'm guessing a 29 would probably be enough.
Well, if it's +4, if it's retroactive.
But if he spends both of his hero points to do 2 retroactives,
you're supposed to only be able to use 1 hero point per turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well then.
So would 25 be enough? I'm assuming no.
I'm not going to tell you. I'll let you make that decision yourself.
Yeah, I would say probably take
re-roll
the reroll because the 29
pass. Yeah. Because 37's probably fine. I ain't going to get much better than that on my reflex. All right, hero point on fortitude.
Oh yeah, you passed the reflex.
Fuck.
He is still stone. And with that...
And just for flavor, because I can, I've got the middle finger up at Xanathar.
Yes, you are permanently giving the middle finger to anybody in...
I don't think we have like any stone to flesh. I'm gonna check my scrolls, but
there should have been some items you got in book 4 to stop that.
Yeah, I'm checking to see if I have anything. Anyway, it's break time. I gotta go deal with shit.
Break time.
Oh yeah, yep.
Has anything happened during that bit?
A certain Fae has turned to stone.
Wait, what? But I could have.
Dush.
Ah, right. You're saving finale. We will go ahead and redo that then.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. Yeah.
Well, or maybe we should. He already rerolled with a hero point. Maybe we should say that was a reroll and then let him do it. Or regardless, you get another roll.
Let's see if I can do any better than last time.
Does the Satan finale give him any kind of bonus?
I don't
know.
No, it's just a reroll.
And you could have said that he could do the saving finale with the hero point on the reroll.
Oh, right, with it went +8 bonus instead.
Yeah. I think that would be fair.
Okay, so you use the hero point to get +8 on that, which gives you 26, which is enough to avoid that.
Woo! He turns to stone with his middle, like as he's turning to stone, his hand slowly reaches into the air, one finger protruding upward, and as it rigidly snaps into position, the stone around his epidermis shatters out.
Cassie blows him a kiss. And
What is the musical finale that inspires him to break free?
I want to rock.
That wants him to break free?
Yeah, that inspires him to break free.
I want to break free.
Or can be that stupid
free.
A B C D E F U
song
song.
into pieces. Yeah. I don't know that.
Okay. Empowered.
I want to break free. Oh yeah, that song. Yeah.
Okay, empowered by Cassie and his own resolve of pure spite, he manages to break free of the stone, thanks to the usage of a hero point. Okay.
Now I need to find a clip. Hang on. Go ahead and continue while I look for this.
Okay. So the cleric is going to cast Greater Dispel Magic. He's grappled.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Right. Sorry.
So when they because we've gone over this. So you, oh wait, you, never mind. I know what happened.
Hold on. Let me double check something. Nope.
I was thinking about the when you originally cast the spell that allowed you to get out of the grapple. Did you make a concentration check to cast it to begin with? I think you did.
Yeah. I mean, if I can auto pass a level 7 one.
I linked the timestamp on AMV Hell 7 using the song that I think applies.
Okay. So yeah, I got nothing. The cleric is going to just sit there and die.
I guess this is my life now.
Yeah, that's basically it.
No, he says, this is fine.
Is this karma? Have all my actions of brutalizing and enslaving others come back to bite me? Nah, it's elf witchcraft. They're the ones at fault.
It's in my ass! My ass!
So they just contemplating the meaning of life and readying an action. So
That's pretty racist.
I mean, I could roll a 1 on the maintain, I guess. Happened all at once already.
what? Yeah, no.
Don't give him that option.
Okay, that. Okay, so the thing I was going to do with the monk kind of depended on that. I guess this monk is going to do a full round attack on Pearl.
Like, he literally just ran up there this turn, though.
I mean, well, yeah, the normal. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so his action was depending on the cleric, who I forgot was grappled. So I'm a little bit confused at the moment. So let's say that he did another dragon's breath on this guy and then ran up. That would make more sense. So he would give Cassie Simon and Fel a reflex save.
So first he did Dragon's Breath, and then he went up there.
Yeah.
Does Dragon's Breath?
It's a super. It's like a spell like a supernatural ability. It doesn't provoke.
Yeah, but does it give an attack of opportunity?
No, it doesn't.
Oh yeah. Well, supernatural ability doesn't. Yeah. Okay. So she still hit him, but that's in there now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you still hit him from the movement, and his HP is still down by 30 points. Okay, so yeah, reflex save, you guys.
Holy crap! And Cassie's is actually should let me see. It should be 5 more than that.
Wait, 5 more?
Hang on. Never mind. Should not be. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, the DC is 23.
Oof. So Simon makes it.
Yep. You
I
got
rolled 2 2s. I rolled 2 2s, guys.
well, the 2 was enough for Simon.
Yeah,
Two,
well,
two.
he has ridiculous decks.
Okay, let's see. What have they seen in terms of your resistances so far?
I mean, they definitely saw.
Like, a lot of it was the evasion, but I think they saw that the cold didn't do full damage to Griff.
Yeah, I was gonna say they saw that the cold didn't do full damage to Griff. Yes.
And they saw the fire from prismatic spray not do full. What about the electricity that was done to Simon?
No.
Like, the electricity and fire both got Simon and Cassie with the prismatic spray. But
You mean acid?
oh, sorry, acid.
Yeah, Simon got acid. They both. Well, I mean, they both, but they saw them both dodge really well.
They got half damage, but that half damage was negated.
I mean, they don't appear. I mean, they both are wearing makeup, so it's very difficult to see if they're being bruised or damaged. To be fair, but they both didn't. I mean, they both didn't take any damage.
Would a 30 perception score be enough to realize that, you think?
I don't know. What do you think?
I think it is. So they saw that cold, fire, and acid were resisted. In that case, they'll do Dragon's Breath for electricity and see how that works. Okay, so
Figured out their weakness. You have to hit them really hard.
okay. All right, so that is 22 electricity damage, except Cassie, who takes 44. Is that resisted?
Yes.
So you guys have all 4 resistances on.
Mostly from Simon.
I was gonna say, I personally only had fire, ice, and acid. I don't remember when the electric kicked in.
Oh. Did we say electric? I thought we had electric. Is that not what? Let me look at my buffs list. Ah, we do not have electric.
Oh, well, what do you know? Okay.
So she takes 44 damage. Ouch.
Okay, Simon and Fel, if they don't have evasion, they'll take 22 then.
Yes, and he had put on an ablative barrier on him, so he took damage, but he didn't take as much as I thought.
Okay, this monk is also going to try to do that. But he will need to move in to do that first.
Okay, so half of that would be affected by it. Wait, hold on.
You
No,
succeeded.
the first 5 points is converted by ablative barrier, right?
I think so.
Correct.
Yeah, so you still get knocked out just as fast, but you heal.
Oh, ablative also affects energy damage.
It's damage.
Any lethal damage. It does not specify.
Oh, neat. Okay, then I'll make a note that Griff also had that.
Yeah. Okay, this guy is not close enough to. Well, actually, hold on. Oh, he can just hit you guys with a line. That way he doesn't have to move and get tripped. Okay, he will do a line of 60-foot electricity with Dragon Breath. So one more reflex save from that guy.
Okay. Who? So
Cassie, Simon, and Fel again.
this is from. So this is from Xanathura and from.
This is the first monk did a 30-foot cone and then moved up and got attacked of opportunity. Then the second monk does a 60-foot line from his position at the lower left.
The reason you had to move up is to avoid getting hit down here. Originally.
It was to try to be able to deal with Griff and Burl, basically.
Right, but you said he moved up so he doesn't get hit. Originally, when Xanathura did her thing, then so he should have taken damage then.
Yeah, he took the attack of opportunity from you. He's 30 points down.
No, he should have taken the damage from her.
Oh,
because
that technically happened before Xanathura's thing.
Because that was why you said he moved up. So
he moved up. He technically moved up before Xanathura attacked and did all that stuff.
Okay.
I just did it out of order. I said that when it happened.
Okay.
I said he'll move up before that. I just want to do that thing.
Better. Okay, I take half on both.
Oh gosh.
Oh wow. Okay.
So that's 31 electricity damage. All right. This guy is. I think he's just gonna 5-foot step, and that's it for him. So he did that. Then Xanathura did the prismatic spray, and then the cleric takes its turn and readies an action, and is now Cassie's turn. Okay. So we got through all that. Warmonger Arcturus. He brutalizes the alchemist, and Cassie, it's your turn.
Yeah, ow. Okay. So what she is going to do is she's going to take out. See, they still. Is the cleric dead?
He is not dead. He is just getting hurt a lot from grappling.
Yes, technically they also should have taken. Well, not the cleric, but Xanathura should have taken the 1d6 when the grapple happened on her inside the bubble.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
I can do that. Do damage. Yeah, right. No. So what Cassie is going to do is she is going to take out her scroll of greater magic, of greater dispel magic that has a twilight dagger attached to it, and she will use her robe of her mnemonic vestment to cast greater dispel magic.
Okay, go ahead and make me a caster level check.
Yeah.
What are you targeting?
The fickle winds.
You can target up to 4 spells.
Right. Fickle winds.
If you're targeting only her. So other obvious ones.
Fickle winds.
Other obvious ones is displacement and resist energy fire.
Yeah.
You've seen those as well.
Yeah, I'll do that. So I've seen those. You want me to make a spell check?
Yes, caster level check versus 11 plus Xanathara's caster level, or the clerics.
Okay.
Her caster level is 18. So
I meet it.
that you hit it exactly.
Okay.
All right. She no longer has her displacement. She no longer has her resist energy fire. She no longer has her
Fickle wind.
fickle winds.
Oh boy, Wendell.
I say, Wendell, I opened her up for you. Hit her with everything you got.
That bitch going to die.
Okay.
She tried to stone me.
What I'm gonna do next, and she's gonna 4 or 5 foot.
Now, is she like flying right now?
Yes, she also has overland flight.
Oh, okay, that too.
Okay. So I guess that would. So she falls down into the stairwell out of line of sight of Wendell.
Oh, fuck.
Really?
I mean, you weren't really thinking about it when you said that word.
Well, but okay, I said anything that she had, and I already said the first 3. I think he said that just to make that happen. Anyway.
No, I
No,
didn't
no,
realize
that's
it until
fine.
you said it. They said, "Is she flying?"
That's
And I was like, and I just answered. I was not trying to bait you. I swear.
Okay.
That's fine. I'll just 5 foot step up into the air and blast her.
That's true. You can. Well, at least you can move up.
I'll say she has cover, but you can still do that.
Really?
Well, she's really big, so I mean, she does have.
And
cover.
she did do the same thing to me when I was first up there.
Yeah. So yeah, she does have cover.
But that's only like a +2. So.
It's +4.
Oh,
unless you have improved precise shot, in which case you can totally ignore that, and he does. So you're fine.
Oh, okay. So you basically can ignore that anyway. Okay. So let's see.
Yeah, she's so big that it would just be covered. Like you can still see kind of her backside tentacles.
Okay. Simon is going to. Well, he can. Can he make a spellcraft check or does Cassie know that she got rid of her fire resistance?
You tried to target it and you felt that the spell succeed, so yes.
Yeah. Okay. He says, "Rain actual fire this time," and he will do that. So he will target her with bombs.
Yeah. Something I realized could before that.
Okay.
Could Phil make a perception check? Okay. This is information you probably would have gotten a little bit earlier, but when Xanathara was first hit with the tentacles, it seemed a little bit weird. She wasn't hurt as badly as it seemed, and the cleric was hurt even worse than it seemed. Like the cleric took about 3 times as much damage.
Oh, I know what's going on.
Yeah, the cleric seemed to take 3 times as much damage from the tentacles as Xanathara did.
Was that a higher level spell than Overland Flight?
It's obviously Shield Other.
I know. Yeah. So it's level 2, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that actually. I was thinking that was cast on the cleric and not Xanathar, but that hit Xanathar too. That is information you would have had ahead of time. I was thinking that Xanathar hadn't been targeted yet, which is why you wouldn't notice that, but the tentacles would have made it obvious to at least Fel. So I'll say you can swap out any of the previous ones you had for Shield Other if you want to.
The overland flight.
I mean, Shield Other would if I knew that, I would have I would have done Shield Other because then we can do more damage to her.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry for the Arcana. I just wanted to be fair. So yeah, she is still flying, but her Shield Other has been dispelled.
All right. So yeah, he's gonna hit her with a bunch of bombs.
All right.
It should be coming in any time now. Oh, nice.
All right.
I get to... Let me do a reroll real quick. Okay, does that 42 confirm?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 86 damage, then 34 damage, and then 43 damage, assuming a 37 touch succeeds.
She screams in pure agony.
Nice.
So fireworks.
Simon, it gives a little, oh yeah. Wendell, finish him off. You know, it'd be hilarious as if Wendell's guy here finished him off.
Okay, so it is first Fel's turn.
Yeah.
Describe again what the pattern in the center looks like.
Okay. Okay. The ancient runes and diagrams tracing along the floor with secondary additions made in glistening silver. If you want more information, you'll need to make a skill check of some kind.
So is it like writing?
It's kind of think of like a magic circle, kind of like what a magic circle of evil kind of would be like, except it's generally. So it's like a whole. It's not just.
It's an alchemist circle.
It's an alchemist circle.
So does it have like an eerie glow to it?
Oh yeah, there's energy still bouncing around the room.
All right. Phil sort of like giggles to herself as she floats towards the center of the room, and just sort of kind of poses along with the aesthetics, just to make this make the effect look better as she casts Firestorm.
Okay.
I believe there's still going to be some spell resistance, so rolling caster level.
Okay, that is a level 8 spell.
Yep.
Okay.
And Firestorm's range is ridiculous, so it should be able to catch every enemy in this room.
Can you get every enemy without getting you guys?
Yeah, it's shapeable.
Okay, if it can go up to like 150 feet or so, yeah.
Do not harm natural vegetation, ground cover, or any plant creatures that you wish to plant creatures you wish to exclude.
Must
Any
be
other
ranges to 60 feet.
Yep.
Any other creature within the area takes 1d6 per caster level. Okay, yeah, it's cubed, so you can shape it.
Yep. All right. Okay.
And Xanathura should have -4 on that roll.
Yep. Okay. Everybody takes. Well, she takes 63 fire damage. The rest still have resist fire up.
But they failed the reflex.
Is the 11 damage now and on her turn, or just on her turn?
I think it's on her turn.
Okay.
That's the if they fail to save, they catch on fire, taking 46 points of fire damage each round until the flames are extinguished.
Okay.
I would read that as start of her turn.
Yeah.
And she needs to either and she needs to either make a reflex save or spend the entire turn just rolling to put them out.
Yep. Okay.
Stop, drop, and writhe in agony.
She is still alive. It is the
Earl's is with telepathic bond calls to Wendell to finish off the snake. I'm delaying until after Wendell, effectively.
okay. Wendell, it is your turn and your rent.
Well, I do believe it is time for a 4-round attack of fire and burning arrows. Because that sounds like fun on Xanathura. So 5-foot step up in the air. And what is Xanathura technically?
An aberration.
Aberration. Okay. Well, never mind. Okay.
By the way, as she dies, like whenever the final blow is actually struck, I know none of us was actually there, but we're totally taunting her by saying your simulacrum was stronger.
Okay.
That was shitty.
Well, she only had 16 health left. She had a really good armor class, but the first and only the first arrow was enough to hit it and finish her off. Her smoking, charred body with scales falling off and collapsing from all the fire. The 2 arrows go right between her eyes, and she just collapses in a pile of blood and smoke.
Ah, that's what I think of you and your freaking stone.
Who else are you targeting with the rest of the arrows?
Because I don't know if, well, I mean, he can, so.
I mean, it would be the monk afterwards, probably. And they're all going to miss, most likely.
I think isn't Fickle Wind still up on everyone else?
Freedom of movement got dispelled. Yeah, they still have Fickle Winds. So yeah.
Well, no, it could be on the cleric because, well, unless Fickle Winds is up, yeah.
Yeah, Fickle Winds is still up. Okay.
Yeah, well, it's not going to do any good.
Is that you killed Xanathura, so it is now
It is
Bolt
completely.
Hey, it's still my
demagic.
Badger's turn.
and your Badger's turn.
So Badger is going to go on ahead. I want Badger to move, and I don't think he can do a full round. He can't do an attack, can he? Yeah, he can.
Yeah, he can
He
do it.
moves right there.
You can do like a.
Yeah.
Does he have pounce?
Yeah, if he has pounce, he can.
If he has pounce, have him do a charge attack, and then he can do an entire attack action at the end of the charge.
I don't think he's got pounce.
Ah,
I don't
well.
know if he does.
That would be broken.
Oh, after Phil's firestorm, she yells out, "How's that for elven magic?"
You are now the target.
I'm not racist like those dumb goblins. I was just using.
Goes out like a bitch.
She was a Naga, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if any of those hit. Or I'd say use the first one. Yeah.
The first bite hits. Okay.
And now the Badger's latched onto his face.
So can I do like some kind of check with Burl to see if he can figure out what to do with all the ley energy gathered in this room?
Sure.
Because I would say, as a druid, I mean, it's definitely he doesn't know how to operate the technology, but as a druid, he might be able to just outright redirect the ley energy.
Okay. That would be spellcraft check or disable device. And the bonus if you can read Terran.
And don't forget, you have a reroll for spellcraft because Simon gave you the investigative mind.
Burl doesn't have spellcraft. He does have disabled device though, so let's just let's go ahead and just roll. Well, I guess can I do a knowledge check to know if this is a dumb idea or not? Would it be knowledge arcana?
I'm sticking with spellcraft and disable device. I don't even know what your idea is.
Basically just Burl redirecting the ley energy to flow back out of the tower instead of gathering here. Like basically spring a leak and let the ley energy go wild.
Okay.
But if he doesn't think he has an idea of what to do, he's instead going to charge across the room and kill the monk that the Badger's fighting. So,
wait, isn't there still a monk that you're fighting?
yeah, but I can't charge him. Duh.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and roll
You'll be good,
Griff's
'cause you'll
charge.
be able to add a whole bunch of d6s.
Do we still have the bardic since you did your finale?
Yes, because
You have it. You have it one extra round, right?
lingering it's 3 rounds actually. So
All right, there's Griff's. Nice on that rake and that pasted bite. Thank you. Let's roll that again.
Oh, Burl will take 18 damage and make me a fortitude save.
Let me finish Griff's thing.
How many hit?
We'll get to that. Well, you said you wanted a fort save?
Yeah.
26.
Okay, that's enough. You resist the stunning fist.
Yee.
So I see 2 charges from Griff.
The second one was to confirm the crit on the rake and the bite.
Right. Okay, he's dead.
Pasted against the wall.
And Bull's like, oh, well. Like, get ready to stab with the lance. He's like, well, shit.
Yeah, crit brought him down to negative like 50.
Then I will. I guess we'll just continue the charge with using my. Oh, I know it was ending, so we're done. Well, that's it. I don't want to cast anything right now because I don't want to fuck around with the room. So I will say with my telepathic bond, Simon, figure out how to turn this off or disperse it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Almost forgot. Certain cleric needs some tentacle love.
All right. He's not looking hot.
I would say the tentacles look really hot.
That does not grapple this other guy, though.
He has freedom of movement still, I
Yeah,
think.
he also does have that, too.
Oh, and put the 1d6 from... No, I guess... Has Cassie moved? I guess that's technically out of range. Never mind.
Okay. So he's going to go down. If we can't have this power, no one will. He goes down, finds a particular symbol, and blasts it with full point blank dragon's breath. And the entire room explodes. Everybody make me a reflex save.
I hate you.
Rolled a fucking 2.
So did I. All right, what do we need to beat?
I'm gonna use a hero point to reroll.
Everyone rolled a fucking 2.
Oh, wow. Okay.
What did we need to beat?
You needed to beat a 20.
I made it! I just barely made it! Shit!
Everybody gets half damage of this.
Oh.
What?
I was expecting a lot more.
Believe it or not, I dramatically increased the effect of this.
So we only take the acid or the electricity, which is 19. So
And, I mean, keep in mind, reflex, it's a reflex save, so if you have evasion...
An improved invasion.
So for both of us, we only take, what, 9 damage? Yeah.
Yeah, so
You just rolled really low is what happened there.
I rolled really low. Like, the electricity is more than double the acid, supposedly.
I mean, Cassie's still looking pretty hurt. She got hit with a lot of stuff early.
It also could have done a lot more if you didn't have resistances up. This was the energy in this room was it before it's been refined elsewhere. So it's very chaotic and not really directed. So that's why it doesn't do as much damage.
You know what's really funny? Burl's just got a call to that guy. Wow, thanks. We were trying to figure out how to get rid of that. Just shout out in Goblin. Thanks for saving us the trouble.
That tickles.
Okay. So yeah, that's the damage I based on which nexuses that you got. The first Earth nexus you got right away, then it was the Water nexus, and then the Fire nexus, and then this one lastly. And so yeah, believe it or not, in the book, it's literally like it's like 2d6 for each one.
Anyway, so that happens.
Yeah. So yeah, the energy is all dispersed and cannot no longer be used for whatever they had.
I imagine it glows really bright, like it's gonna explode, and then just makes like this wet fart noise, and like this is like a
Basically
box
like,
tapper going off.
It all disperses, but like most of it goes kind of past you and like up and around and everything. It's not intended to be a trap. It's just it was intended for something.
So the cleric and the monk should also make reflex saves.
Yeah.
I think it still makes sense for Fel to use that hero point because she specifically is at the dead center of it.
Right. Yeah. Fel.
Yes. I'll take double.
I'd say 50% increase.
Thankfully, she succeeded.
Yeah.
I think that's 6 fails.
Let's see. The 13 is plus 8 for 21, which succeeds, and then the 6 is plus 15. That also succeeds.
Oh, okay.
I was guessing the 13 going clockwise is cleric monk. Okay, but how is the monk Or how's the cleric doing? Is the cleric dead?
The cleric-
just Legitimate Desire do its work, and it's going to be done soon.
No, we're
Focus on the other guy who's just very disappointed at his grand explosion doing nothing.
Man, I rehearsed that line for hours. It's going to be cool.
I mean, I'm serious. Burl's like serious, like, wow, thank you. We wanted to, we had no idea how to turn that off.
You're welcome. I did to betray my kind and join you. Yay, elves! Pointy ears are. I mean, the prettiness is.
He is
Right?
Blast his face!
lying.
Phil is just going to look directly into his eyes and say, "Tell me how cute my ears are."
They are beautiful and sharp like a knife.
They are just adorable. I could adopt you.
Are we out of combat right now, or what?
I think like, let's just assume we kill everything else in the room, and that's like, we made good time on that because my round per level stuff was like burning out right there on that last charge.
We still have. Since I used the extended rod for haste, we still have that for another minute and a half or so.
I mean, we can use that to maybe loot a little bit. I don't think we're ready to just charge. Like we like, from what we can tell, we've dispersed the gathered energy, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
This is where the energy was gathering. This is where most of it is. You don't know, like, some of it was probably channeled deeper into the castle, but the majority of it was here.
all right. Burl is going to go raid Xanathor's corpse with detect magic.
Yeah, Simon will heal Cassie up.
Yeah, I guess I'll probably give Burl and Griff both a smack from my. Let me check. I'm not gonna hold back, so I'm gonna pull out the Cure Moderate and do a hit each with that, which will, since we're out of combat, that'll give me Cure Moderate is 5, 13 plus 5, so 18 each.
Wait,
Plus 5 is because of ablative.
she didn't have that much, so yeah, forget that last one. She will be drinking an ablative barrier for the rest of what they're doing, and yeah.
I just love that, like, the cleric is probably being ignored and just slowly crushed to death by the tentacles. As we're like, good job, team, good job. Let's loot this place.
Okay, so Xanathura, she has a.
I'm taking the time to loot her because obviously she's going to have some important shit.
Yep. She has 3 potions of Shield of Faith plus 4.
Ooh.
A Scroll of Banishment.
Cool.
A Scroll of Chain Lightning.
Oh, kind of odd, but okay.
A Scroll of Flesh to Stone. 3 stones of Scrolls of Simulacrum. A Scroll of Greater Teleport.
That is useful. Hold on to that one.
Not on this plane.
And a Scroll of Wall of Iron.
That is nice to have. That
She didn't have any, like, really cool, like, armor or magic items?
Getting there.
Oh, okay.
Phil will take
Ain't
the
done
Scroll
yet.
of Chain Lightning, since that's one of her spells.
I imagine what Burl's doing down here on the stairs. Like, you're just hearing him call these things out as it, let's just flavor it because he's not the one identifying them. Let's like say they're all labeled or some shit, and he's just like kind of tossing them up and like flying backwards over the banister into the room. So people like everyone's like, "Oh, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that."
Yeah, Cassie like grabbing them with her whip or whatever.
He's saying, "I'm not throwing the potions, by the way."
Yeah, Cassie will be because she totally can do that. That's actually one of her feats that she can grab.
So yeah, Burl's like tossing them up into the room. Maybe like if it's can I Burl do the flesh to stone? That's a shaman spell. I don't think he can do that. Never mind. So yeah, he's just tossing them all up. Maybe the chain lightning I can do.
I mean, the wall of iron is very useful.
Chain lightning is only magus, sorcerer, wizard, and witch.
Oh, up it goes. I can't cast any of these. Have fun, people.
Yeah, I'll take the flesh to stone.
Something slightly funny. She had spell turning, but it never came up. Because it doesn't work on effect spells, and the only really spell that targeted her was stuff that went through spell resistance or
area stuff.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And I'm pretty sure the stuff goes through spell resistance is ignores spell turning.
Yeah, like bombs.
All right.
Oh wait, shit, it's not. It's any spell. Whoops. I don't know why I thought that.
Well,
that would have been interesting.
to be fair, this we're not even like probably a quarter of the way through. We just got lucky by hitting the top of the tower first. So
we're gonna go through.
Yeah, we now have to deal with the priest of Barghest, Azersi herself, and all the other shit in this tower. So I mean, you're gonna kick our ass. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, I plan to.
All right, so I'm hoping she has like some rings of protection +5. Huh?
Well, despite what her art would make you think, those rings are purely decorative.
Grab them anyway, because
I can fake sell them.
All of her bling combined is worth about 5,000 gold.
I can double it.
No. That is the straight worth for the gems. But what about story worth in that they were personal property of the Great Naga? I mean,
now Burl is just tossing jewelry up. It's like, these aren't magical, and then just clattering on the ground.
Gimme!
Do you see Cassie take like half of it and like it's almost like draped on her head and like around her neck and
shockingly quickly before Wendell can even dive in, Cassie already takes half of it.
Oh,
hey!
Easily because this is what she likes. This is pretty stuff.
Wendell grabs all the rest of it before anyone else can see what happened.
Suckers.
An amulet of natural armor +4.
Call it out as I chuck it up because bark skin's better for me and Griff.
A +4 belt of physical might for dexterity and constitution.
I already have that, so up it goes.
What is Wendell's?
My build is con +2.
You can upgrade it.
Wendell's is dex strength.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. After there was the amulet and the belt. What was there another item?
Yeah, there was another item. And a headband of mental prowess +4 for wisdom and charisma.
Taking it.
Yeah, the +4 belt of Dex and Con should go to Fel because we need to keep our spellcaster, our very powerful sorceress, up.
You see Bro walk up the stairs. He's got like Xanathar's headband on. It's still got maybe a little of the dried gunk on it. And he's like, I don't need this headband anymore. And he has his headband of wisdom +4. Does anyone need it?
I don't know. We might sell it. We might sell it later.
I mean,
So,
it can be loot. I mean, that's a +4. Like that's +2 to your will save if you don't have a headband yet.
Wendell only has a charisma headband.
Yeah, I do.
So you can do that to increase your will score by 4 to 20, which would make your total score, which would basically increase your will save by 2.
Yeah,
I was
but I
gonna
like my charisma.
I was gonna say,
I
but
don't wanna get rid of it.
he'd lose the
Yeah.
charisma.
No, no, this is a.
Burl's gonna use it, even though it doesn't benefit.
Bull took that one. Burl
Well,
took that
okay,
one.
you know, I won't be an asshole. Does Wendell have charisma based abilities that would be useful to have this headband for?
No. He just wanted to increase his bluff skill.
Well, then I would like to increase my diplomacy. So
You need to have that, Burl. You're basically the leader of this group. It's important that you speak well and clearly. And I think
I'll just note that there's a headband of wisdom +4 sitting around.
You must learn speak good. Good speak good.
But Wendell, that could be really good for you because it's a headband of wisdom. So I'm not sure what happened before with.
So Fel's taken the belt of Dexcon, right?
Absolutely, she needs that one.
Who's taking the amulet of natural armor +4?
My amulet's only 2, so I'll take that one.
Yep. Off. You can have it. All right. We don't have to necessarily rush, but we do have some minute per levels we should make the most of. Who wants to go kill a priest of Barghest?
Let's go.
All right. So we will.
Okay. And before you guys leave, the energy, while it might have dispersed and not hurt you much, it did seem to empower you a bit. Maybe a little bit of that elevation that Xanathura was hoping to get to ascend to godhood made you a little bit stronger. You all level up.
Ha ha ha! Oh, I'm so happy.
Oh boy. Oh boy. That means we're at level 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what that means for me?
Means Burl can cast Blade Barrier.
It means I can cast greater shadow conjuration and greater shadow evocation.
So, like before, if you get any extra spell slots, those apply, but you don't fully refresh and stuff.
And Griff is getting his last feat. Oh, I need to pick carefully on this.
Well, it looks like Goro already knows what he's getting at level 18. Mind taking us through this?
Yeah. So, at level 18, specifically a Brazen Deceiver gets greater shadow conjuration and greater shadow evocation added to my 6th level Bard Spellstone. That means I can copy any wizard spell of either conjuration or evocation from 5th level or lower. Very nice.
And you also get an extra level 6 spell slot.
I do. Also, because I'm just a bard,
Ooh.
at level 18 I get Mass Suggestion. Means using my... I first have to fascinate them. I can get like 4 people, I think. 4 or 5 people. And then I can tell them what to do. And if they miss their... And all of my bard abilities also level up because it's half bard level. So they need to beat a DC of 27.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Simon will... I need to look that up.
He gets access to level 6 mutagens, extracts, and a discovery.
Right. And I'll figure that out really quick.
Yep. Okay. Well, while you do that, anybody else know what they're doing?
I can call Griff out real quick, minus the feat. His hit dice go up, his BAB goes up, his will save goes up. He gets another skill point, another feat. His natural armor goes up by 2, and his strength dex bonus goes up by 1.
Oh
So his strength has now passed into the realm of 28.
And your attack one. So your attack is basically and damage is up like by 2 almost. Your attack roll is up because of the basic attack bonus and the strength bonus, and your damage is up more. And your armor class is 2 points higher.
Yay!
What's your armor class now?
Assuming he has all the usual buffs on, 53.
Okay.
I can get it up to 55 if I give him one of these potions of shield faith.
All right then.
Oh yeah, and I put both of his skill points into fly, so it's now a plus 30.
Right. He was going to get Elixir of Life. Create an elixir that can cast True Resurrection.
Oh. Okay.
It isn't like when people die.
I get a new spell of the just the 6th level, but as part of my class, I also finally get access to Blade Barrier.
That's the teamwork feat replacement.
It's part of the Divine Hunter domain.
Right, and that replaces teamwork feats.
Yes.
Okay.
I need to think carefully.
Yeah. So your I guess your decision is Griff's last.
I need to pick Burl's new spell, Griff's feat, and I guess Burl's skills.
Right.
I'll work on it.
Yeah. So right, you get another. In addition to Blade Barrier, you also get a level 6 Druid spell.
Yep. I might pick an attack spell. Oh, nope. Greater Dispel. Greater Dispel. That was it. That was the one that was on hold.
Right. All right. So now we have a lot of access to Greater Dispel magic.
We will use it.
Okay.
You use it on us.
Yeah. So the only decision left is for Griff's last feed.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to think carefully on that because I want it to round out the build and make it really fun. Yeah. He has Outflank, so maybe I could give him improved Outflank, and then I could use the... Yeah, because Burl also has Outflank, so I can... Oh gosh! If I give myself, with my swift action to give myself the feat for the round, we can both have improved Outflank as part of our charge and get the flanking when we smack something together.
Yep, that'll give all of you guys a +4 bonus on your attack rolls.
I'll think on it. I mean,
the only other, I was looking at it. There's stuff like Intercept Blow, which is if they attack you instead of a Griff with a melee attack, you can just intercept it.
Yeah, I definitely want to. I'm gonna think on it.
That teamwork is outflank is a pretty good idea.
Yeah, the improved outflank, just having us being able to get that extra when you are threatening the same foe, you are considered flanking if you are adjacent to an unoccupied square. Which technically, since I'm riding on, yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm going to do something else. It's fun, but that's really just ultimately like an extra +2 at the end of the day. I'm going to come up with something better.
Hold on. Does Burl have access to evasion?
Yes. He doesn't have it on constantly, but he uses it through his animal aspect.
There is a feat that lets him give it to you, so you don't have to swap around to it. Oh, wait, no, the animal companion loses the benefits.
Wait, guys, don't forget, we all get a hero point.
Yep, everybody gets a hero point.
You're getting a hero point. You're getting a hero point.
We're all getting hero points.
Okay, if anyone else wants to go while I'm thinking on feats.
Great. Okay, Joe.
Well, it looks like on 18, I basically just saves go up, which is nice. Add a favorite terrain and a combat style feat. But the combat style feats only go up to like level 10 in here, so I have no idea what to add, what it could be.
Okay, so let's see. There's Far Shot, Focus, Point Blank Rapid. I already have a lot of these.
Yeah, I do. That's what I'm saying. I don't have no idea what to do on those.
How about pinpoint targeting? If you're ever in a position where you need to move and you only make one attack, that one attack will basically go against touch AC.
Okay, I'm good with that.
The only other one would be Shot on the Run, which lets you fire the arrow at any point in your movement, which could let you just mess with people, but that's kind of a more long-term.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think pinpoint targeting is good. Basically, if you ever have to move and only get one arrow off, that one arrow will basically always hit.
Oh, I should have been putting some points into stealth so I could get him Tenacious Hunter. But, oh well.
Oh. Okay, and so let's see. Yeah, so you get that as your combat feat and an extra favorite terrain. So
Yep. That is going to be mountain.
okay, and you pick another favorite. You pick another favorite terrain, and that increase that one by 2 as well.
Okay. Because this just helps with
Initiative,
initiative.
knowledge, perception, stealth, and survival.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, right, you learn the traps at the odd arrow.
I wonder if I should give him Disruptive Companion.
You get an extra trap per day since it's based off of half your range level plus wisdom. Also, if you swap to the wisdom headband, you'd get 2 more traps per day.
Nah.
Okay. All right, so that is for him. Fel, what do you have?
This is something I actually have to think about, but I'm leaning towards putting another level into Shaman instead of Stargazer, just because Stargazer's capstone is underwhelming. And if I put a level in Shaman, that means I can get me a level 8 Cleric spell.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So what were you at in Stargazer already?
9.
Ah, okay. Ah, okay.
Wait. Did I already do this? Oh. Oh, this might work. I can give Griff Awesome Blow.
Right, that's like a standard action that basically shoves them as well.
As a standard action, the creature may perform an awesome blow combat maneuver. If the creature's maneuver succeeds against a corporeal opponent smaller than itself, its opponent takes damage, typically slam damage plus strength, and is knocked flying 10 feet in the direction of the attacking creature's choice and falls prone. The attacking creature can only push the opponent in a straight line, and the opponent can't move closer to the attacking creature than the square it started in. If an obstacle prevents the completion of the component's move, the opponent and the obstacle take 1d6 points of damage, and the opponent is knocked prone in the space adjacent to the obstacle. So, along with the forceful charge and all that fun shit, Griff, yeah, let me look into that.
Yeah, that would be like instead of a full round attack or whatever.
Yeah, but he could do that just with a move action, so. Like, since it's a standard, he could use it with his flyby attack to move in, smack him, and then go in another direction.
That would work with flyby.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna think about this.
Okay. And so, what were you saying about getting a cleric spell?
Oh, that because that's a favorite class bonus.
Oh. Okay. Now that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can
So-
add one cleric spell that's not on the shaman spell list to the list that she knows. It has to be one level below the highest level shaman spell she can cast.
Okay, so that would still work. Yeah.
Simon Twin Form is his level 6 spell.
Ew. He can only control one at a time, but he can.
I know. But
Yeah.
you can like strap it to like someone's back or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I'm going to take the Awesome Blow. It's very situational, but I imagine just the ability to fly in, potentially smack something in 10 feet of a direction, and then just move away seems useful. Because Griff already has a lot of bonuses to Bull Rush, which Awesome Blow is based on, so yeah. I'm going to do that.
So the twin form is kind of like Schrodinger's double or something. Whichever one is real is whichever one you're inhabiting, and the other one is the fake one.
Yeah, exactly. And it's this alchemist specific spell. You can't get it if you're any other class.
Yep.
And also, it's mainly because he didn't want Cassie to do that again. So if Cassie ever does that, she can like drink that and have herself go. And then if herself gets killed, then it goes back to herself. So
Right, you can give that to other people.
yeah, he can. Infusion.
Now, the component says it requires the caster's blood. If you give that to someone else, does that mean you need their blood when you make it?
That could be done.
Right, but that does mean that when you make it, it's still specific to a person.
Yeah.
It's not like you can just change it at any point. Unless you get like everybody's blood in it or something.
Yeah, it's going to be a blood smoothie. It's going to be great.
I could, just throwing this out there, I could also get Hover, which would enable Griff to create 60-foot radius dust storms when hovering 20 feet above the ground. I think I'll stick with Awesome Blow, but that's still funny.
Casting Simon will also be refreshing their spells with their runes of power and Boro beads.
Yeah, we don't get any spells back, but we do get the new spell slots.
Right, but they can refresh some of their spells with their items.
Right, so Fella's prepared caster, so she doesn't. So the only new spell she gets was the cleric one. But there's some pretty good level 8 cleric spells. The Wise Dog used a bunch of them in Iron Gods.
The only one that stands out to me that's not already on my list is 9 Lives.
Oh!
Unique to Kitsune or something?
I think.
Oh, that does have the racial thing on next to it.
Yeah. It's not. It's not Kitsune. It's Catfolk, right?
Oh, right.
Or is it? Or both? But it's definitely Catfolk.
I just realized Griff has
Yeah, it's Catfolk.
he does have a rank in stealth, so if I put my 2 skill points from his level up in my favorite class to give him stealth 3 ranks, I could get him Tenacious Hunter. That might be better than Awesome Blow, honestly, because that gives him a plus 10 on perception to pinpoint invisible creatures. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. Tenacious Hunter is way more useful. We can't always rely on one person with see invisibility.
You could also get a level 7 spell like Destruction.
Is that fair, Rogue?
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, and there's a lot of level 7 spells I'd also recommend you looking at, because there's some really good ones there too.
Talking about me?
Yeah, you can get level 8 or lower, so you could do something like Destruction or...
No, Destruction is already a shaman spell.
Oh, really? Okay. Then Ethereal Jaunt? Oh yeah, that Ethereal Jaunt isn't.
Oh, Burl's BAB went up.
Let's see, there's also Repulsion. Oh, that affects everybody. Particulate Form is interesting. Waves of Ecstasy is nice. Wave of Ecstasy is kind of like the Overwhelming Presence, where they're staggered for one round even if they make the save.
Huh, yeah, that was on my short list.
Fey Gate. Huh?
That is an offensive word.
Yeah, let's break your game. Let's go to the Pharaoh.
Yeah, no, thank you. Phasic Challenge. Oh gosh. Phasic Challenge. Oh, you already have access to that, but it's they get a new will save each round, but like it's basically duel start. People to an ally and an enemy can only interact with each other.
So it basically takes out an ally, but it could also take out an enemy, like a big enemy. But only if they fail their will save or something.
Yeah, it's based on a will save, but if they fail, like the enemy does. The both targets basically can only physically interact with each other and nothing else.
Okay. Ooh, I get all my BAB increases and as well as my saves. That's cool too. You know that plus 10% to shadow spells is going to be great. It's usually like with the greater version, it's like 60% if it fails, but now it's going to be 70%.
Yep. I forgot that Fel still has level 9 spells. All right. So Fel is working on a spell. Simon is working on a discovery.
You know what? I'm gonna let my
He had been working on it ever since Cassie almost died.
No, the trim form was a extract, but he still gets a discovery, right?
Yes, he gets the discovery, which is like honestly, that discovery he's been working on since like when his dad was taken.
Oh, right, the true resurrection thing. Sorry, I forgot about that.
Yeah. No, I'm not going. Like, there are plenty of others that would be better battle wise, but like I said, I'm keeping him story moded, and so it's gonna be that.
Does he have the gold to make one?
we'll get to that. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Well, We will. I mean, we have.
Yeah.
We will.
Yeah, okay.
So, Rogue, I've decided that I had like 5 skill points to spare, and I wasn't sure how to divvy them up. I decided to just dump them into boosting up my Burl's knowledge religion. So it went from 10 to 15.
Nice. Okay, so Simon's done. Cats is basically everybody's done except maybe Fell's spell choice. It sounds like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You tell us how long this took, and
I imagine like at least a couple of minutes, but
Yeah, you're doing the looting. You're distributing it.
I guess if Fell's needing an extra moment, we should at least loot the cleric and the 2 other guys that were up here.
well, right. Obviously, we're doing all that at the same time. So, what do they have?
The cleric has a +1 unholy heavy crossbow, a +3 breastplate, a +1 heavy steel shield, a +2 unholy wounding light flail, an amulet of natural armor +2, a cloak of resistance +3, a ring of protection +1, and a holy symbol to Hadragash.
What was the one right before Holy Symbol to Hagradash?
Ring of protection +1.
That's worthless. Burl, like seeing the unholy stuff, is like, Wendell, can you carry this?
My stuff. My stuff.
Yeah, I take it the potion can it has to be gold, not gold worth.
But
Yeah, I would say like if there's some item that makes sense that would work, you could also use that. But yeah.
Yeah, we don't have Kane with us. He can't just recycle this stuff.
Yeah, like I'd say maybe like diamond dust or something would apply.
Oh, that's not diamond dust. Not enough though.
what did the 2 monks have?
Ring of protection +2, headband of wisdom +2, bracers of armor +4, belt of constitution +2, and amulet of mighty fist +3.
Damn, I was hoping for a +4 somewhere in there because that's what Griff has. Oh well.
And a masterwork spear for some reason.
That's money.
Yeah, we grab all that stuff real quick. We just,
Yep, like shoving things into scabbards and efficient quivers and magic bags. Yeah, just kind of grabbing everything real quick. We can't loot everyone, but we can at least loot this area while Fell is kind of preparing.
Yeah.
Does anyone else need healing?
Cassie will have gone downstairs in the midst of this to see to make sure that our rear is still okay.
And then there's a dead alchemist just in the middle of the floor.
Loot it.
Yeah.
Oh, remember, we don't want to spend too much time on the looting.
Yeah,
we were making an exception for this room because it was a big boss.
Right. So okay, she's gonna make sure that I'm at least make sure that it doesn't have like any keys or something.
Oh, Jatemba's ire probably has worn off by this point. But it killed everyone that was in its range of effect, so whatever.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep it active on my screen just so I have it as reference.
Yeah, and you have it as a also have it as a something I might cast again.
Yep. Okay. Gamma says that the war priest did come up, but he quickly retreated after the chain guns did a lot of damage. And Gamma decided to stay there instead of follow him in case it was a trap.
Well,
Cassie gives them an attaboy. A good job. Did the this is a cursory examination? What did the alchemist seem to have?
Doop doop. The alchemist has what the alchemists have had before. Another boro bead, oil of flame arrow and keen edge, 2 potions of cure serious, a +3 chain shirt, a masterwork longsword, a belt of dexterity +2, a cloak of resistance +3, and 500 gold pieces worth of diamond dust.
Take that.
I won't even put the diamond dust on the list then.
She will chuck the boro bead and the dust to Simon and keep the 2 pots of cure serious because she knows that Simon has plenty.
Yep, and I guess we're starting to move down. I assume.
What level is the boro bead?
The 3rd level.
3rd level.
Okay, so where are you going next?
Well, regrouping with Gamma, letting him know that we're going to be charging down, and I will suggest to Fel that, hey, can you use your wind sight to see what's going on the floor below us?
Sure.
Using telepathic bond.
Cassie will refresh the extended haste on everyone.
We're back on the floor below this one.
We're back with Gamma and my stuff.
All right, so yeah. So you're all deciding next to go down the main passageway to the west and down the stairs into the...
I guess, can we bust open this door real quick right here just to make sure there's nothing behind that?
Sure, yeah. I think you used clairvoyance to get a peek into the other rooms, or you haven't looked in that room yet.
And so we'll just kick the door in on our way down. Quick sweep with detect magic, anything of interest?
Are you doing that to just that room or all the rooms?
Well, Burl's only checking that room.
Is this room openable with a device?
It is. The alchemist came out of that, so it is currently open and has his blood splattered on it.
Cool. I want to look in there, just real quick.
Okay.
I guess what I would say is split up, sweep the floor. Everyone take a room with detect magic. We can do that in a round or two. That sound fair?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So Cassie is searching the room to the southeast, Burl to the southwest.
You want a perception?
Yeah. Fel, Wendell, what rooms are you searching?
That's a 35 with my heightened awareness. I haven't blown it yet.
I'll take
Oh yeah, they'll both put
that one.
on them.
Griff's with me. Maybe he notices something I don't. Griff hits a 41 because I split the heightened awareness between us.
Timing is the 31. Actually, 32. I'm at 33. Sorry.
Oh, and Fel is switching her eyewear to her regular gear.
Okay. All right. So first off, Fel, these are all private rooms. The commander's quarters to the highest ranked individuals here. You search it. There doesn't seem to be any valuables. Anything really valuable is kept on their person. But with your perception score, you can tell the room you're in was probably you can tell the race and such of who was staying there. This one was lived in by a bar guest. And yeah, and so Wendell, same thing. This one was lived in by hobgoblin. Actually, could you make me? Yeah, okay. So there's a hobgoblin, but there's some distinct animal smells that looks a lot like the one killed by Arcturus that attacked the camp while you guys were out. And so there's nothing notable in that room.
Yeah, I guess technically we can go a little slower now that we have displaced the big charge, so that's good.
Okay, and so Burl, in the room you're in, there is honeycombed shelves stand crowded with scrolls in a rainbow of hues, filling all of this huge library, save a single corner with piled pillows and notes scrawled on the walls.
What's this, Xanathura's room?
You take a look through. There does seem to be a lot of notes written by Xanathura, but there's also some older notes, older stuff that was originally claimed by the Xeomorn.
So this was their library.
Yep. Yeah, the stuff in the corner seems to be her own personal corner where she was writing notes on things she was researching.
All right, so there's detect magic. None of the scrolls are like magical.
No, these are purely informative.
Okay, I'm not going to mess with it because this is the kind of thing that should remain for the owners to retake.
Okay. Are you going to go through any of Xanathura's own personal notes?
That
will
I'll take them back to the group so we can look at them together.
Okay. And Cassie.
Yeah, that 33 is Simon, and she will be using detect magic.
Okay. There is a large bed, a plush chair, and an armoire filling an otherwise bleak room. The only item breaking the monotony of the onyx walls is a large tapestry of the Ironfang Legion's coat of arms woven into its thick fabric. The bed is stuffed with griffin down and covered in silk sheets and a fine manticore pelt. It is very nice. The armoire has a variety of outfits from Althuni uniforms to several finely tailored but austere suits and gowns. The rest is pretty much utilitarian.
Is the belt something that you could throw over someone's shoulder and look amazing?
Oh, everything in here would make you look amazing. This is like
the
finest stuff they've
with the pelt.
This is all the finest things that were handpicked to be given to Azersi. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'd say Simon can pick that out just from context clues that this is Azersi's room, because he finds several different military dispatches and information on the desk.
Okay, we'll grab those. Is there anything magical?
No.
In the armoire? I assume they opened it after checking for traps.
Yeah. No, it is not.
Okay.
And so the manticore pelt is worth 400 gold pieces. It is originally designed to be laid on top, but with a bit of work, you can get it to fit as a wonderful cloak.
I'm just not going to put that on the list because it sounds like Cassie's going to wear it.
She's wearing it right now.
Yep. Okay.
She'll even change the basic coloring of the rest of her clothing to sort of go along with it and that theme.
Okay. So that's what you guys find in your own searches. What are you doing next?
There's this one room that we haven't cleared yet. Or I guess Fel and Wendell have done their rooms, right?
Yes.
Correct.
So, got to clear every room.
So the minute's done upstairs. Simon has prepared a resist electricity just to use as soon as everybody's bunched up. So as soon as everybody's bunched up, I'm going to add that to the buff list.
What's the resist electricity?
Yeah, resist electricity. Yeah. So
probably a good idea.
4 of them. Because he had the Boral beads, he was able to regain a spell.
Okay.
The only one left is Sonic.
All right. So in this room, it looks like it was inhabited by a Minotaur.
Ooh, 50 on the perception.
Okay. There does not seem to be anything noteworthy in his room.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll look over the notes real quick as a group in the middle then.
Okay. Is anybody doing anything before looking over the notes together while Earl is searching that room?
As soon as everybody's grouped together, everybody gets resist electricity.
Okay. Resist electricity.
I added it to the loot list.
Okay. If that's not else, then we can go straight to the notes. Okay. A lot of it seems to be just general translation and analysis of a lot of the Xeomorn scrolls that she's looked at, basically translating all of it into arcane magic of her own styling, and basically turning their own rituals into rituals that she could understand and use. And they seem to be using it to reconfigure the Citadel's network of stone roads and taking that ability to link to the material plane to not create just a link for a single road, but the entire Citadel.
Space colony drop.
Yep. And so, that seems to be the main focus, but there's other different, just general discussions and information about Xeomorn magic that is helpful and gives any of you a bonus in any future knowledge checks relating to the Xeomorn.
Okay.
And let's see. And just general discussions and belief that mastery of this and mastery over geomancy and how it could tie in with her simulacrum and cloning could give her eternal life. Basically, seeking ways to make the simulacrum a new permanent type of clone, empowered by the Xeomorn magic. And seeking a way to basically get past the general downsides of those types of spells.
Oh, never gonna get to it now.
Nope. You also perception check for those who are looking through this.
45.
Yeah, 32.
Looking through the notes.
Yep, for the notes.
Oh my God.
I think Phil found it.
She saw through the paper into the other paper.
Gosh, she could have seen Varys with that check.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. You find
Everything.
You find the end. You win.
I mean, this check is just for the notes. It's not for anything else. So you find all the notes. You find a note of her basically writing out her frustrations of Azersi, being all like, why does she want to care about like making a nation and bullshit like that? Like, I mean, that's of hobgoblins. Like, that's like running a kennel. People of our power are on another scale beyond mortals, and I am so tantalizingly close. If this transposition engine works, my knowledge will skyrocket, and I can use the lines of power to infuse my body directly. I must seek a way to force her to see my own ends and see the real potential of the magic here. Using this citadel just to aid military strategies and move around army is child's play. It is not the intention of the citadel when it was built. It is a mere side effect of their experience and experiments into geomancy. I don't even know the true end of what they were looking for, but I know it was for creating life and infusing themselves back with the power of the gods. If I complete their work, then I will become a god too.
Oh crap. Okay.
Well, we kind of jettisoned that for her.
Somebody else could still figure it out. I wonder if Arcturus wants something like this.
I mean, technically, Arcturus already passed on becoming a god, so...
No, but to live forever on this plane, to have power that, gods can't have, because there are limits. I mean, if a god didn't have limits, wouldn't they just do whatever they wanted to? If he's in this realm, he doesn't have those same limits. If he
Well,
lived forever, he could create something.
I think
We need to get downstairs.
food for thought.
And I guess because it's a natural 20, I'll say you also find some untranslated notes relate. Do you speak Terran?
I have Terran if someone asks.
Does Fel speak Terran?
No.
Okay.
But
You
if
can now.
she says that she sees something.
No. She got a 70 perception score. She can temporarily read Terran. She's so perceptive. For this one passage, she can see everything, including the intent behind the words. You find a section that she was working on translating of vault keepers and their discontent with the vault builders over the theft of their mythical heritage from the bargain with Irzul. They believe the vault builders have solely their very nature and seek to reclaim the mythic power that was stolen from them.
Say that one more time. The vault builders.
They believe that they are in vault keepers who are in discontent and rebellion against the vault builders over the theft of their mythic heritage and the bargain with Erzul.
Is that a knowledge religion on who Erzul is?
Yes.
And since I guess Fel's reading this, I'm going to go ahead and roll my knowledge religion, which is...
Reroll. Don't forget, it's a knowledge check.
Okay, so I'm going to re-roll that. Alright, 15 plus 15, so it's a 32 with the heightened awareness.
Okay. There are 4 different elemental lords, and Erzul is the elemental lord of Earth. She is basically one of the creatures that came into existence with the planes themselves, and are one of the oldest known, basically upper deities around. She is also evil, and relevant information. The information that you've heard has them being in a favorable resistance with the Xeomorn, considering them to be his children. And they look at him as a patron. This information contradicts what you have seen before, showing that some people do not see things that way. What were the other knowledge religion checks? Was it just that one?
Just the one from me. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you know that the Xeomorphs are considered to be the children of Erzul, and there was some kind of like deal with them when they were originally created.
I wonder if this is relevant to us at all, but interesting.
Yeah, it might not be, but it explains the reason why they are seeking mythic power, because they believe it was stolen to them, and they are seeking to reclaim it, and this is one of their experiments. So that is why that this citadel has the potential to give that kind of power to people who can truly tap into it.
Okay.
And that is something that Xanathura herself realized, but Azersi didn't seem to care. Azersi seemed to only care about the hobgoblins and building up a true nation, and she hated that.
Maybe we could use this to get Azersi to stand down. Just a thought.
No, we need to kill Azersi. Like, just to be done with this.
That's fine. Let's go.
Okay.
I can see how we can use it to have her turn against Zarathura, but Zarathura is dead, so...
Yeah.
Let's go.
Over, like, at the stairwell, see Griff, like, just kind of clawing at something, and it's like the end of Xanathur's tail that he's dragged to the bottom of the stairwell, and he's just kind of gnawing on it. And we're like, Griff, we're going. Come on.
Jerky.
In the meantime, both Cassie and Simon have refilled their wrist holsters with potions and such.
All right, and you're all heading downstairs next, and I will have to put a pause to things there.
Really? It's only 10.
Well, we were gonna have Fel do the look around real quick too.
Oh, Fel's going to go into every room?
No. Fel's gonna use that air wind sight thing to see what's going on downstairs.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, just the standard action. She does that.
Okay.
You're about to die. Arcturus has taken over the entire tower, and yeah.
No, I'm going to have to pause it there before you see what is down there.
Oh, okay.
I was expecting things to go a little bit differently in one, and two, I'm going to have to leave for Massachusetts in like 2 days, so things are a little bit busy.
Okay. So are we doing anything different next week?
I will not be able to GM.
Okay.
I will probably still be here, though.
All right, Goro. Are you going to be up for it?
I can GM. What it will be is an introductory, sort of an introduction to the world. Making sure everybody has their character figured out. Sort of figuring out what your reasons for being in the location are, and we'll keep on going from there. So yeah, we can do a start with my world.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good.
And since we have time, it's only 10. If anybody has any questions about their characters, we can do them now.
I do have just one simple question. How was it that the extra spell that I get at level 1 is? Is it I get an extra spell per day that is that elemental spell, or do I get just the extra spell? No.
Extra spell per day.
Okay.
One
All right.
time per day, and it must keep being that spell. You can't change it.
Okay.
And it's also a spell-like ability, right?
It's a spell-like ability.
Okay.
You cannot change it out for like I know that with that particular race, you can change out that particular. You can change out a spell-like ability for like something else. But this is an extra spell.
Okay.
That you cannot change out. It is going to remain. But
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I understood how it's going to be Windy Escape. I just wanted to make sure I understood how it worked as I went in about creating my starter spell list, because I'm gonna have to be very careful with how I pick things with it being just my starter list.
yeah, and Joe, you are. Do you mind other people knowing what you are?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay, cool. So you're Magus. Um, do you know what your spells are?
Uh,
And you said
not
you
quite
are
yet.
going to. What race are you again?
Sylph.
Cool. So you also get a level 1 air elemental type spell that you can get once per day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I already talked to him about that, and I did Windy Escape also.
Yep.
That's fine. That's great.
Gosh, we're just it's too good of a spell to not have it be that one.
Yeah.
That's absolutely
I will ask this. So my character is a sylph. My backstory is I'm still going to be trying to do like kind of the vigilante thing that I had going on, but I'm not going to use the actual vigilante class. I'm going to be using the eldritch scoundrel rogue archetype, and eventually go into the arcane trickster, I think it is. But his story is like he lost a family member to the whole discrimination in the world, and he on the surface he is focusing on like being an airship builder. That's all he does. But in secret, he's like researching, trying to figure out the actual truth because he doesn't accept the publicly widely accepted belief that it's like arcane bloodlines and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I figured that since we're playing sort of similar classes and whatnot, I was ended up in school about the same class as where you were at, but something ended up happening to where a person of authority, whether it be a teacher or dean or whoever it is of the school, decided to assault a class member that was a close friend of mine, and I literally flipped my shit and started blasting them. So
I started blasting.
yeah, I don't like authority, so me no be registered nowhere because
Oh,
of
okay,
that.
neat. So you're a prepared caster. You're technically on the up and up, but you're not a registered licensed one. Neat.
Yes, and I am chaotic evil. Just heads up.
Chaotic evil, not like a chaotic neutral, but
No, I
okay.
talked with Daniel. I was like, I
think
might as well just jump the gun and
I
jump
think
on it.
I'm probably going to be more of a chaotic neutral to the point that it's like a good leaning neutral, but I'm definitely focused on my goals more than like a overall greater good.
Yeah, and I'm focused on my goals.
Kind of like the
Don't really
whole
care about the overall good, but I don't trust anybody or very many people, and one of my first spells is Infernal Healing. So yeah, I'm gonna be evil anyways.
all right. So what? Who is your enemy? To Joe, who is your enemy? Who are you? Who is your grudge against? Because I imagine it's chaotic evil. You have something you want to destroy.
uh, Authority
Just
in
authority?
general.
Well, like
I'm
long game, you want to destroy
long game. I'm
daily
thinking
necessity.
because I'm probably like I was telling you, I'm probably gonna take like end up with a black blade or something like that
Yeah,
with a bow.
I'm very familiar with Black Blade.
Yeah.
Believe me.
So I'm probably going to do something along those lines. And I was thinking, like I told you, and I don't know how to play this one in. And maybe it's not there yet since I've got to be level 3 before I gain one. But maybe it's sitting in my bow not woken up yet. I don't know. But a
Figure it
demon
out.
of some
Yeah.
sort
Yeah.
has inhabited my bow because I just flip my shit.
Yeah,
and
I
kill
haven't
people.
decided what kind of weapon I'll be using as my main specialty. So
Mine'll be bow. So
since I have the ranger stuff going in with weapon finesse, I definitely need to be like have some kind of melee option.
yeah.
Right, Otaku, how you doing? You need any? Do you have any questions?
I think for the most part, I've got everything all right. The starting area wouldn't be too far from where he would normally be doing business. I think, right?
So where you're going to be starting at is a travel hub. A little bit of a tourist location for those who are rich enough to afford the area. It's generally pretty well guarded, and it's just because of where it is. You would need to be a very talented ship's captain to be able to fly along the side of this cliff face and attack. Um, but yeah, um, uh, you would be uh, pretty well trusted there for your profession. You would have been there for a while. It's a very good place to fish, basically. A very good trade for that kind of thing. RPG's character would be definitely a desire there as someone who could help to build these ships because they are in.
I imagine at level 1, I'm probably apprenticing under a foreman or something.
Absolutely, you'd be an apprentice. Uh, Otaku's character would be someone who had been working there for for at least a good number of months. Um, Probably well known and sort of trusted. Now, Rogue's character probably newer, but still, you would have work in that there are tunnels and caverns that are still unsurveyed, and that's actually uh, related to what you would be doing early on, perhaps. Now, Joe's character, I can fit in there anywhere. That's not a problem. But like, I don't really have a specific place for him. Yeah.
Thanks.
So, Joe, I am kind of interested. Do you like have a specific grudge against that teacher that you want to eventually go against, or the school?
That's basically what I was asking. Do you want to
I was debating on whether it should be the teacher or it could be.
So do you want to have it so that you know my character? We know each other from.
Yeah,
I know of the incident.
Yeah, I grew up with you in some way, shape, or form.
You probably
and
went to
probably
class together, or
Yeah.
you were like one class over and you'd heard of it.
Yeah, something along those lines. Yeah, I'd say there's probably a grudge against the teacher and probably any sort of organized schooling hierarchy sort of thing.
Okay, so here's what I would suggest for you. You have heard that there is a cavern. Well, I'll actually text you this later.
Okay, so it's not like against necessarily all kinds of authority, but like businesses and organizations that try to basically control people's futures
Yes.
and what they have access to.
Yeah. Yep.
So maybe
Yep.
like a guard stopping crime doesn't tick you off much, but like the guy saying you need a permit to cast, that's like
Yeah, or a guard taking a bribe to look the other way on some nonsense or something like that.
Yeah, since
That-
is a major travel hub and it's not controlled by the Yulian Ascendancy. This is maybe some place that you wanted to go to, and it's there's a lot of free trade going on here. There's some black market dealing, to be sure. But that's
By the way, just throwing this out there, probably my character's one of his goals, like he wants to get access to places where he might have access to classified information to find out things from history, as well as he wants to increase his knowledge of magic, period, in the form of getting a hold of scrolls and increasing the content of his spell book.
cool. Roll a d20 on here. Just roll a d20.
Okay.
Okay.